Good morning, everybody, and welcome from Libby at Meister Tarot. Going to do a reading today. I just wanted to have a look at Mike Flynn, of all people, who's just been subpoenaed by the committee investigating the 6th of January riots, and he's been subpoenaed as part of six other, including 5 others. So there's been 6 subpoenaed, including John Eastman, who has tried to convince Pence to overthrow the election results, William Stepine, and I apologise if I pronounce any of these wrong, who urged the states to either deny the results or delay the results, Jason Miller, who was at the 5th of January meeting to plan the 6th of January riots, Angela McCallum left voicemails urging the Michigan state representative to basically fraudulate the results to make it a Trump win, and Bernard Kierick, who was at the 5th of January meeting as well. So, quick look at Flynn's history. He did have a fairly illustrious career in the army, both in the field and intelligence, and rose to the rank of Lieutenant General until his intelligence agreement with the Department of Defence was not renewed in 2014 because his superiors were suspicious of him. They were concerned at his change in attitude, beliefs, and his friendliness with foreign groups. So he left the military in 2014 after that wasn't renewed. He went to Russia in 2015 and made a speech regarding something to do with the on state television regarding the opening of something or other, and also in 2000, and he was also went to Turkey and was paid for a speech there, and he was a renowned supporter of the Turkish coup. So, in 2017, he was charged by the FBI for making false statements in regards to his Flynn's communications with Russia in regards to the 2016 elections, and he was pardoned in 2020 by Trump. Since then, he apparently, part of the subpoena is that he had attended a December 18th meeting with the White House administration regarding seizing voting machines, calling a national emergency so that the elections could be null and voided, and also in on the 5th of January arrangements in regards to the riots on the insurrection on the 6th. So he's had a very interesting past. So I just wanted to ask a few questions today about Mike Flynn. I won't call him General Flynn. I think what he's done since he's left the military has null and voided, for want of a better terminology. His illustrious career that he did have, not to take it away from him, but he was also very renowned within the ranks for I won't say disobeying orders, but bending orders, not complying with the rules, just apparently a bit chaotic and single-minded. So we shall have a quick look at Mike Flynn. So first of all, will Mike Flynn honour the subpoena to attend the Insurrection Commission? Oh, throwing it out at me. Okay, we've got the 5 of Cups. Threw it out at me, disappointment. So this is telling me that I don't think he will go. I shall keep reading on this. Oh, my cards are upside down. Let's have a quick look. I don't read upside down, so I will turn them up the right way. So we've got him Disappointment. I think he's disappointed as well. Out in the cold, defending himself, giving and receiving money. This is Seven of Swords, so this is lies and deception. So it doesn't tell me that he's going to attend the subpoena hearing. In fact, looking at this one, I suspect he's very probably not. He's he thought he was off scot-free when he got the pardon from Trump, so he's extremely disappointed. The money is the money that was coming in for him is stopping. He's finding himself out in the cold from all angles. He's now having to defend himself when he thought it was all over, following the money trail of where the money was, where his money came from, so who bribed him, who paid him. I think he's in a lot more trouble than a mere subpoena to the commission. And then betrayal and deceit. Oh, base of the pack. I actually have a feeling that Mr Flynn is very possibly going to go to prison, given this card that's come out at the base of the pack. He has some decisions to be made, that he really needs some important decisions as to whether he flips or not. He did approach the commission at one stage to give his information in exchange for immunity, and they rejected the immunity. And then the final one at the base of the pack is Judgement. So I can understand why he wanted to go for the immunity, because he knows what he's done. And he's terrified about being found out. Well, not so much terrified. I mean, he has a bit of an attitude that he thinks he can get away with it because he has for so long. But he knows what he's done. But I don't think, I'll just ask very quickly. One card, please. Will Flynn honour the subpoena? Will Flynn honour the subpoena? Will Flynn honour the subpoena? Will Flynn? Oh, flung out. I'm getting that as a no. Odd numbers are usually a no, but I'm also thinking that that is just he's going to sit in his position, in his money, and he's going to think he's safe. Oh, bottom of the pack is the loss again. So I am getting that he's not going to. Oh, second card out the top of the pack is Russia. Russia, disappointment, heartbreak, and then full illumination. So that brings me to my next question. Is Mr Flynn going... Now, I'll get the next one out of the way, because as I explained in my last video, if I don't get the questions out of the way when they need to be got out of the way, when they pop into my head, they will distort what I'm actually reading. So I just want to ask, will any of the 6 who have been subpoenaed flip or tell? Will any of the 6, so we're looking at Flynn, who we know is not going to turn up. We've got Eastman, Stepping, Miller, McCallum, and Keurig. And I apologise if I've got any of those wrong in my Aussie pronunciation. Us Aussies, we're very good at impersonations, but can be terrible at pronunciation of names. So, will any of the 6 that have been subpoenaed tell, or dob, as we call it in Australia? Will any of the 6 that have been subpoenaed tell? Will any of the 6 that have been subpoenaed tell? very much so. Okay, first card is the star. Now, the star is the star of hope, so it is all about hope, but it is also rebalancing, but it is also restorative. So it is restoring the truth. Ace of Cups, new beginning, new emotional beginning, the Hangman, the willing sacrifice, Russia, and downfall. So I'm going to read that as a yes. Can also mean something is being suspended or seeing things from a different point of view. But I think in this particular reading, one of them, at least one of them, is going to, if I call it the willing sacrifice, it's not that they're being a martyr and taking the fall for the rest. They are going to protect themselves. They're going to sacrifice what they know for themselves. Base of the pack, sorry about the light, is the Three of Pentacles, which is dark money. And what better card at the base of the pack? Justice. So yes, at least one of them is going to spill the beans. Okay, on that note, is Mike Flynn going to, first of all, be prosecuted for any of his multiple sins in the past? And if you read up on them, they are multiple. From his time in the army, where he was giving information to the Pakistanis on intelligence networks, reprimanded, not thrown out or prosecuted, only reprimanded. But his close contacts with Russia, apparently, when he went to Russia and did the speech, he sat at the dinner, the banquet next to Putin. So there's obviously some dirt, lot of dirt regarding Mr. Mike Flynn. His brother is not squeaky clean either. His son is being dragged into the quagmire as well. So, will Mike Flynn be prosecuted for his crimes? Will Mike Flynn, I won't specify any in particular. Will Mike Flynn be prosecuted for his crimes? In case you're wondering, I'm using my Mystic Magna pack, which I use for my political readings. Okay, things are going to come out very quickly in regards to the dark money. Again, we've got this lies, betrayal, deceit in regards to the Trump. So this is also, when I'm doing political readings, this is intergenerational money, also known as the Trump Organization. Ace of Wands. So, a new beginning. Just see what comes next. Ace of Coins. So, this is bringing forth the plans and the money. Exposing the plans and the money. Base of the pack is the legal system. Reviewing what happened overseas in regards to his mercenary activities. Again, got the rebalancing, the stabbed in the back, complete and utter downfall, and the Tower. So I'm going to take that as a yes. He is going to get prosecuted for some of one, two, half a dozen of his many crimes. However, that leads us to our final question for today. Will Mike Flynn go to jail? So what we've got so far is that he's going to deny the subpoena, he's going to duck and run, and actually I'm going to ask two questions. First question, will Mike Flynn go to jail? Will Mike Flynn, with the prosecutions, will Mike Flynn go to jail? With his criminal prosecution, will Mike Flynn go to jail? Look, just doing these quick draws today. He will be made an offer. The sword of truth is being wielded. Beware of the double-edged sword as well. This is a rebalancing and grounding. Temperance is moderation. The magician, manipulation, wish fulfillment, manifestation. Page of Wands is bringing a message. He's a skilled orator. Ideas are plenty. Bringing forward a new plan, a message of a new plan, and victory. Base of the Pack Trump organisation. The truth taking him out of troubled waters. Page of Coins, which is think big and work hard. Dream big and work hard. New skills. So I don't see him going to jail. Actually, looking at these cards, when you've got the Trump organisation, sorry, with the offer, the signifier card, then the Trump organisation, then the truth moving him into calmer waters, and then the new, bringing a new message. I have the feeling, combined with the truth card, I have a strong feeling that he is actually going to flip to some degree. He's got nothing to gain, and still on the base of the card, the dark money. He's got nothing to gain anymore by protecting Trump and Trump Org. There is no one there anymore in a position of power to be able to help him. He hasn't realised that yet. He still thinks that he'll come under some sort of protection, but the prosecution that he will go through will make him realise that he's better off spilling the beans. Okay, final question on Mr Flynn. Will Mike Flynn flee overseas? Will Mike Flynn flee overseas? I don't know why I wanted to ask this. It's just popped in there as a question that needed to be asked. Will Mike Flynn flee overseas? Will Mike Flynn flee overseas? Will Mike Flynn flee overseas? Okay, let's have a look and see what this last one tells us. Page of Cups. Okay, this is a secret to be revealed. Circles of support. Okay. King of Wands. And walking away from what no longer serves him. So once everything's been revealed, he will move back into his circles of support, which at the moment happen to be Russia, where they will make a plan for a happy union. King of Wands, I wonder what he's doing there. He's an empowering and a visionary. He's an honourable person, a leader. And he'll walk away from what's not serving him. Then we've got the King of Coins, which is Trump. He's making a plan on the world stage. This is not Trump, this is Flynn making a plan on the world stage. He has to make an important decision about what he's going to do. Again, another difficult decision card. I think he's considering it. I'm going to ask a quick clarifier, so I'll just get out my clarifier cards. What's this King of Wands doing here? Everything else tells me yes. He will, except for this King of Wands. So what's this King of Wands doing in this? Will Flynn flee overseas? Will Flynn flee? Will Flynn go overseas? I'm getting a strong that he won't flee, that he will be let go. Will Flynn go overseas? Okay, he's out in the cold. Oh, he might be out in the cold with Russia. Out in the cold. Will Flynn go overseas? Oh, again, circles of support. And the devil. He's tied himself to the devil. Base of the pack is the moon. Murky secrets to rise to the surface. And the high priestess. She's secrets as well. We've got the mercenary again. And the ace of clubs again, which is the new beginning. A new plan. Okay, I think what's going to happen, looking at what's popped out here, is that he is going to head overseas. Next one on the top was this. He's going to head over, and then the Tower. He's going to be convicted. He's going to spill the beans. He's going to be encouraged to go. But he's going to find that where he would have previously gone are not necessarily receptive to him because he has nothing to offer. So he's going to find himself in an interesting out in the cold situation. Okay, that's my Mike Flynn for today. Let's watch this with interest and see how it pans out. Thank you for joining me. Love to you all, bless you all, and see you next time. Bye-bye.